separate. There's a good and the evil. There's
As
unconscious
above, so
conscious.
below.
Exactly. Once you connect with your full being, you breathe all the way down into your fullest self. In acting school, they said breathe down into your roots. Breathe. Imagine you're connected to the earth, and your roots are connected deep down to the earth. You become one with the earth, and then you stop seeing yourself as separate from the earth. Become one with earth. Become one with the universe. Become one with God. Become one with everything. And as soon as you breathe into that everything, all that information you've been suppressing comes back up, and all of a sudden you start crying. You start feeling this huge amount of energy come back. And so when I was at acting school, I was judging other people because I wasn't an actor before that. I was an athlete, and all the other people were actors. They were acting in high school and in their BS in college. And so I was making fun of them. I was judging them because that was my insecurity. And eventually Self said, stop judging them and just start breathing yourself. And then a couple of weeks later, I start crying like they were crying. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's going on. All this information I suppressed, all this truth, all me, myself, the little boy that's been hurt since 6 years old. I start breathing into him, and I start feeling energy and life again. And it was a beautiful experience. There's another experience I want to talk to you guys about. So when I was 21, 22 years old, I had a son. His name was Emery John Frazier Jr. And when he was 2 months old, I found out he was not my son. And that was a huge traumatic experience I had. And
did you raise him? Did you raise him?
When he was 2 months old, I found out he wasn't mine, and I talked to his mom, and she left.
Damn.
And we have not been together since. We've not been together, but I actually had sex with her. So here goes my sexual addiction. I still had sex with her after that.
Okay.
That's how big my addiction was. Still had sex with her after that. And here goes another acting school. So after I start breathing in acting school, we had this this class where you would actually have a real situation with your partner. So what I did is, okay, let me go and reenact when I told her name was Michelle. When I told Michelle that Emery wasn't my child, because she knew, but she didn't know. She lied to me and told me he was my child. So
right.
she had information that he possibly wasn't mine. But when you lie to yourself and tell yourself what you want to hear. And I asked her before when we found out, and I was like, "Are you 100% sure he's mine?" Because we didn't have. I never came inside of her at that point. We were just doing other stuff. And so I was like, these dates don't add up. The dates aren't always exactly right, but in my being, I was like, the dates do not add up. The dates don't add up. And that's why eventually I bought the test. And so in acting school, we had this real skit where I'm actually talking to her through my my acting partner. And my acting teacher, she was like, hold on, wait. She's like, you're not in it. You're at the surface. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is supposed to be real. You need to drop down into character, be yourself, really experience what you're talking about. And she said, matter of fact, what's his name?